What's up, guys? Matty here at mixandmastermysong.com. This week I was talking with one of my clients about his mixes on Skype, and he was, just had a ton of plugins in on his session. And I was thinking, I'm like, I think you might just be using too many plugins. It could be like plugin overload. And I know I can be guilty of this. I'll get a bunch of new plugins. I want to use them all in the mix at the same time, But I find when I'm doing things like that, I'm not necessarily servicing the music. I'm just trying to do cool stuff. And that's not the job of a mixer. It's to make the song better and bring out the best parts of the emotion of the song so that, it conveys to the listener in the best way possible. So I thought I'd think about how many plugins would I need to really professionally mix a song. And I got it down to 5. So today I'm going to show you, I think, the 5 plugins you only really need in order to mix a song professionally. So let's check it out. So the first plugin is the BX console. Now, this is an SSL emulation, as I'm sure most of you know. As I'm sure most of you know, there's also about 5,000 different SSL emulations out there. I also have the console one that I use as well. I've been digging this one lately, but they're all the same. And honestly, you can use the channel strip in your DAW that comes with it, and I'm sure it's more than enough. But basically, this gives you everything: filters, a compressor, an expander, a gate, and then 2 parametrics plus 2 shelves that also can be switchable to bands in the case of the SSL. And then just, your general mutes and outs and phase reverse, which is, something you probably need. So that's the first plugin I definitely would need. I could probably scale this thing down to 3 plugins and just have this. But there's a few others that I really do use in every mix that in order to achieve the results I want, I think I would need. So the next one would be this, the Pro Q Now 3. And the cool thing about the Pro Q3 is it's almost 2-in-1, because what I used to use a lot was the Pro MB multiband compressor on vocals a lot, because I like to, instead of just notching vocals out, the bad parts that I don't want, I like to just compress them in that section. And now, as you can see, let me clear that. The new Pro Q3 has a dynamic EQ, so I can just take, say 500 hertz, the proximity effect area. I can take that and just compress it when it gets too strong. And then I can still do, boosts and cuts and all that stuff. So the Pro Q3 to me is my go-to vocal EQ, and I would need that on a mix. Third is the 1176 compressor. I picked this one because it's just such a utility compressor, and it sounds good on so many different sources. I could use this on drums if I needed to. I could use this on music pieces if I needed to. I could definitely use this on vocals. I could use it for parallel chains. And I could even probably put it on the bus if I needed a little bus compression, since I don't have many other options here. So this is the compressor I picked. I also like the LA2A, but this one to me was more versatile, so this is the one I'm going with if I need, if I only got so many plugins I can use. And then the next 2 are more effects-driven plugins. Now, I might be cheating a little bit using the Verb Suite Classics, because essentially it's really a bunch of different reverbs in one plugin. But this is the one I know I could use and have any reverb sound I ever would need with just this plugin. So that's the reverb I'm using. I'm going to need reverb for a mix, 100%. And then I'm also going to need delays. Now, this is the repeater, which is also part of the Slate bundle. I use this on every single mix. I love this delay. It kind of replaced Echo Boy for me about a year ago. I like it because I can switch the different stereo spreads, and it comes with a bunch of different kinds of emulations. So any kind of delay I would need to do, short, long, whatever, this is all I would need. So there you have it. Those are the 5 plugins I would need in order to professionally mix a song. You have EQ, compression, reverb, and delay, and you're done. So hopefully this helps. Maybe it helps you to even just take a look at your mixing and, are you using too many plugins? Is it taking away from what you're supposed to be doing, which is making the song sound better? It's something to think about sometimes. Let me know what you think. If you got any comments, leave them below. If you got any questions, leave them below. If you need your song mixed or mastered, hit me up at mixandmastermysong.com. You can also now check out my first course on my website at mixandmastermysong.com, and you can see it from the links below. Thanks a lot. See you soon.